my running back boom, I had David Montgomery again.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
He killed it last week.
He killed it, and he's going to kill it again against that soft Texans defense. Trubisky, Foles, whoever is at that QB, Montgomery's still that go-to guy. He's going to get the yardage. He's going to get the red zone carries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Good pick there. My boom, and again, this is one of those players I would never choose as a boom, but believe it or not, we've gone asked questions about this guy, which I think is crazy. It's Alvin Kamara.
Oh, I know.
Which is, you've seen those questions, right?
If you have Kamara, and I own Kamara, it's like...
He's a must start.
Even though Taysom Hill doesn't throw him the ball, dude, it's Alvin Kamara, man.
Yeah. He's projected 11 points. I feel like people have been asking him about him because of that 1 week where Murray went off and he's been struggling, so I get it, but he's a must start. Even with the few games where he struggled. They're playing Philadelphia, who I wrote is the 8th worst rushing defense too, and
Kamara he bounced back. He got 15 points, 17 points in PPR league. So Kamara is the number one running back.
Start Kamara.
Yeah. All right, my bust, and it's our favorite bust for running backs, but I have Miles Sanders against the Saints. We said it from the beginning of the season. He's not a good running back.
And it showed.
And, he's not a good running back. That Eagles team sucks. If he was on a different team, he might be a good running back.
He has potential.
Yeah, but he's going nowhere on the Eagles team. He doesn't even get the carry opportunities. The fact that he doesn't even get the carries, it's like...
partly it's probably because their quarterback situation is pretty bad too, so...
But if you have Sanders, honestly, you've been disappointed a few weeks in a row now, so...
why even risk the chance?
Yeah, if you have a back that's been on your bench where you're like, ooh, should I start Sanders or blank, but Sanders has more projected points, this might be the week where you make that switch.
Okay, especially in the playoffs. You don't want to be disappointed. My bust, and you mentioned it earlier, he might be on the injury report, but it's Todd Gurley. Okay. It sounds like he's leaning towards he's going to play, but man, if you watched last game, he just looked slow, he looked like us playing running back out there. His knee is banged up. He doesn't look nearly as explosive as the beginning of the season. He does have a good matchup against the Chargers, who are pretty bad. So maybe he'll squeeze in a touchdown. But, I don't like him because of also the carries that I think it's Ito Smith and Hiller biting into. I just don't like him.
And also Gurley is actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of the top touchdown dependent running backs in fantasy. You don't want to rely on a touchdown.
Especially in the playoffs again. I'm not going to trust somebody like that.
Yeah. All right, moving on to sleeper. I actually have Philip Lindsay against the Panthers. Even though Gordon had a really great game against the Chiefs and Lindsay had a pretty bad game, the fact that the coach still gave Lindsay just one less carry than Gordon
says something.
Yep. I don't know if it's we don't trust Gordon or we just believe in Lindsay more, but the fact that they both got 14, 15 carries in a game where both running backs were literally the other extremes, Lindsay will get his chances. And Panthers had one of the most exploitable run defenses in the league.
Yep.
Both have a chance to explode, but Lindsay for sure is the less owned of the two.
Yep, and Lindsay gets catches.
Yes, so sleeper potential.
Okay. My sleeper potential pick, I don't know why I said it like that. My sleeper this week, you mentioned him again earlier, is Cam Akers.
Okay.
He's finally looking like the guy that they drafted him for. To me, he looks better than Darryl.
That touchdown run, that 11-yarder.
Impressive.
Dude, he's big.
Yeah, he can play. And he's going against a New England defense who we know their strength is their pass game. Their rushing defense actually is in the bottom half of the rankings. The only thing I just do want to caveat, though, is, the only thing that could stop him is you just don't know who they like to run the ball with. Yeah. It's hard to trust.
It is tough, especially with all of those. Brown's kind of been on the bottom, I guess, and Henderson.
But they still play him.
It's tough. Yeah, that team is
wacky, but
because it's Sean McVay.
That's true. But at the same time, we can agree Akers looks like the best back.
Akers looked really good last year. Yeah, for sure.